Hi guys, welcome to Cup of Teach. This time we're going to discuss the special right triangle theorem. Let's have here the first theorem, the 45-45 90 degrees triangle. In a 45-45 90 degrees triangle, the hypotenuse is the square root of 2 times as long as each leg. So reviewin muna natin ang part ng triangle ng 45-45 90 degrees. Yung CB natin dito ay leg. Yung CA natin is also leg. Then, yung pinakamahabang side ng triangle, that is hypotenuse. So, let's say ang CB natin ay X. Ang CA natin is also X. So, sa 45-45 90 degrees, equal ang pareho nating legs. Yung CB at yung CA. So, pareho lang. Then, ang ating hypotenuse ay leg times the square root of 2, or that is X, square root of 2. So, ito yung kailangan natin para masolve yung ating problem mamaya. Let's have here the problem. Find the value of x by applying the 45-45 90 degrees theorem. Ang given dito is the hypotenuse. So, unknown ang dalawang legs natin, which is x. So, always remember, ang hypotenuse natin ay leg times square root of 2. Ang given natin dito ay 7, the hypotenuse, so substitution lang. So, you just copy x square root of 2 is equal to 7, that is the hypotenuse. Then, to solve for x, we need to divide both sides by square root of 2. So, we can cancel now square root of 2. So, sa left side natin, matitira ay x. Then, sa right side, we have here 7 over square root of 2. Meron tayong radical sa ilalim. So, kailangan nating mag-rationalize para ma-simplify yung ating radical sa ilalim. By multiplying the numerator and denominator by square root of 2. So, we'll have now x is equal to 7 over square root of 2 times square root of 2 over square root of 2. So, multiply lang natin ang 7 and square root of 2. And then yung square root of 2 times square root of 2. So, we will have now 7 square root of 2 over 2. So, paano nakuha yung 2? Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is equal to square root of 4. At ang 4 ay perfect square. Therefore, ang square root ng 4 ay equals to 2. Let's have here problem number 2. Find the value of A and B. So, given ang triangle 45-45 90 degrees. So, ang 6 dito is leg. So, kung may 6 na tayong leg, makukuha na rin natin yung isang value ng leg natin, yung B, that is equal to 6. At ang ating hypotenuse sa 45-45 90 degrees ay x square root of 2. So, by substitution, ang x natin is leg, which is 6. So, therefore, ang value ng A natin ay 6 square root of 2. Let's have here the second theorem, the 30-60-90 degrees triangle theorem. In a 30-60-90 degrees triangle, the hypotenuse is twice as long as the shorter leg, and the longer leg is square root of 3 times as long as the shorter leg. So, palagi lang tandaan, ang shorter leg natin ay opposite nun ang 30 degrees na angle natin. So, eto siya. Opposite of that is the shorter leg. Then, yung 60 degrees angle natin, opposite of that is the longer leg. Then, yung 90 degrees natin, opposite niyan is the hypotenuse. So, yung pinakamalaking angle natin, ang opposite niyan is the hypotenuse. So, pinakamalaking side din siya, or pinakamahabang side din siya. And then, let's say, ang shorter leg natin ay x. Ang hypotenuse natin ay twice ng shorter leg natin. So, kung ang given sa atin ay hypotenuse, i-divide lang natin to by 2 para makuha natin ang shorter leg. And then, ang ating longer leg ay shorter leg times the square root of 3. Or that is x square root of 3. Let's have here the problem. Find the value of each variable. So, this time, gagamitin na natin ang 30-60-90 degrees triangle theorem. So, unknown ang x and y. Ang given naman dito ay the hypotenuse, which is 18. So, kung meron tayong hypotenuse na 18, makukuha na rin natin ang ating shorter leg. Kasi, in 30, 60, 90 degrees triangle theorem, ang ating hypotenuse ay 2x or twice ng ating shorter leg. So, kung ang hypotenuse natin ay 18, i-divide lang natin to by 2 para makuha natin ang ating shorter leg, which is equal to 9. So, check natin. I-multiply natin ang 9 by 2, that is 18. So, that is the hypotenuse. Next is longer leg. Ang longer leg natin ang nawawala dito kasi that is y. So, ang longer leg natin ay shorter leg times square root of 3 or that is x square root of 3. So, since meron na tayo ditong shorter leg which is 9, so substitution lang tayo, ang y natin is equal to 9 times square root of 3 or that is 9 square root of 3. Let's go to number 2. Apply ulit natin ang 30, 60, 90 degrees theorem. So, ang missing naman dito ay yung hypotenuse at saka yung longer leg. Ang given ay shorter leg which is 7. So, makukuha natin kaagad ang value ng x natin, yung hypotenuse. Multiply lang natin ang 7 by 2. So, that is 14. Ang ating longer leg ay x square root of 3. So, substitution lang natin. Yung shorter leg natin dito ay 7. So, we will have now 7 square root of 3. Let's have here another problem. Number 3, we're going to use the 30, 60, 90 degrees theorem. So, in 30, 60, 90 degrees theorem, the hypotenuse is twice the shorter leg, or that is 2x. Ang ating longer leg is shorter leg times square root of 3, or that is x square root of 3. So, since ang given dito ay 5 square root of 3, that is the longer leg. So, makukuha na natin dito yung ating shorter leg, which is 5. So, A is equal to 5. So, meron na tayong shorter leg. Ang shorter leg natin ay 5, makukuha na natin ang ating hypotenuse. Kasi ang hypotenuse natin ay 2 times yung shorter leg. So, 2 times 5, ang B natin or yung hypotenuse natin ay equal to 10. Let's go to number 4. We're going to apply here the 45, 45, 90 degrees theorem. So, given ang ating leg which is 25. So, always remember, in this theorem, the hypotenuse is leg times square root of 2. So, yung x natin, that is the leg. So, since we have here 25 as the leg of this triangle, so by substitution, makukuha natin ang ating hypotenuse at saka yung B, yung A or yung B. So, unahin natin yung B kasi sa 45, 45, 90 degrees theorem, pareho lang yung dalawang legs. So, ang B natin is equal to 25. At ang ating hypotenuse ay 25 times square root of 2 or 25 square root of 2.
Thank you for watching. That's it for this video. If you learned something here, don't forget to like and subscribe to Cup of Teach. See you on the next lesson. Bye!